Alright guys, we are back, another tutorial here. Hole 4, or hole 8, par 4, sorry. It looks like we're getting another viewpoint, so here you can see, keep in mind that, I'm going to do this with Kingmaker. You can do it with Katana. The only reason I have thousands of Kingmakers and I have 7 Katanas. So that's one of the biggest reasons that you're seeing me do this. And in terms of, it looks like you want to avoid that downslope wherever that was. But so here you're going to see me maybe put 5-ish topspin. And we're going to do this with some curl. I'm going to try to play these 5 rings here. And definitely put some curl on the ball. I did not want to hit that great ball to the right. Let's see how this goes. Oh no. Don't tell me we're not going to be able to see the animation. So, it looks like, unfortunately, for some reason, the internet Wi-Fi connectivity issue, we're not going to get to see the tee shot. And, it looks like that great ball might have cost me. It looks like I might be in the right rough there. You do have to be very precise with that tee shot, especially going, either way. Unless you kind of lay back a little bit and play it conservative here. But you guys haven't seen me scramble yet on this hole. I have not missed the fairway in the 2 previous attempts, so even if we do, I'm going to try to find you guys a shot where you can get out of the trouble here and hopefully give you something that can at least have some kind of consistent result. I'm assuming might end up being some kind of rough bump for the most part. And there you can see a nice aggressive, and that's just what it takes. You need to be semi-aggressive there with the way that you go about doing it. And here we can see that we did end up in the rough. Sorry that you guys didn't get to actually see that ball, but let me make sure that, first off, that's about half club. I usually play half club, maybe 3.5 per ring. And it looks like I can top spin this. So if I can, this is going to be my preferred method to hopefully hold this out. It's going to rely on perfect ball. You can see the second hop needs to go into the fringe there. And in terms of ring play, 3.5 per ring. I'm going to shoot right around here. And we are getting a little tight on time. Only going to be able to let go 1 pass, and it looks like my timing was bad. And you're going to see it shoot off to the left as a result. So, didn't give it a chance there, unfortunately. Next time we'll get it. Give it a little better go into the hole. And, just be a little cautious there. Here you can see my opponent has Saturn. I'm going to recommend that you guys either bring backbone or B52, something with precision, some ball guide, and do the rough bump. It's going to be much more consistent, especially at long iron distance, than a backspin approach. So I don't necessarily disagree with this shot for a short iron, but for a long iron, it's just not going to have quite enough control. I'm not even sure if it's going to get back to the hole. It looks like it's coming back up an upslope. It looks like, most times out of 10, you're not even going to get that back up the hill. But at the very least, I did want to go to the shootout, so, there's no real advantage to winning this one out right here anyway. So I'm perfectly fine with, the way things wound up, and I hit a great ball, didn't even give it a chance. That's what the majority of your guys' shots are going to come down to. And, in the future, I'm already going to know that, these are things that you just mentally want to, if you wind up in the same spot, just keep in mind that, that I'm at half club. I can, that ring play, like if I wind up very similarly to where I just did, if I use 3.5 per ring, I can do that every time I get to that spot. I'm not going to have to recalculate it. I can just go put it and put it in that same spot and just kind of go for it. And here, the shot that I usually go for here is a rough bump. I usually won't go more than, and we are just going to use some of the side spin, and maybe 1 top spin. That's usually what I what I use for this hole. And I usually play very close to 1 per ring here. Maybe just a little bit more. And let's just see how this lines up. I underplayed the... it looks like I rushed that. I must have only gone 5.5 rings there. I was trying to do it in one motion, and I forgot that, I forgot kind of the intricacies of when you get close to that bunker, how careful you need to be. I should have rotated the screen the other way, and I would have ended up with much better result had I done that. So here you can see my opponent's just essentially going to copy exactly what I did, probably try to fix my land zone a little bit, should easily take down this shootout. So we'll see. It comes down to perfect ball timing as well, and also, proper wind play. That great ball, we'll see. We'll see with that great ball. It can be a little challenging to get it up through there, and there you can see my opponent did do the same thing, but he didn't catch the fringe. So mine actually went up into the fringe, so it stopped much faster. That was just bad technique on my part. I rotated the screen the wrong way for going into the sand, so it just ended up costing me there. So, but, it's not really a big deal. I'm not really concentrated on winning these shootouts or showing you guys the old holes. So you can see that, the way that I went about talking to you guys about how I go about my setup is far less, because it's just not a priority of mine. So, but anyway, good luck with that 4th hole. There's yet another shot type, so it's good to see that you keep getting alternate clubs, alternate setups, and seeing these alternate shots. So good luck there, and catch you guys on the next one.